After 5 years, Mercedes trucks are finally here in SnowRunner, but today's video isn't just about the new trucks. Some old trucks just became insanely powerful and you might be ignoring them. Hello runners, this is HP and today we have a lot to cover. First, let's go through the existing truck buffs. Khan Loft has received some love from the developers. They have added a new expanded trunk with parts add-on. So now when you look inside the loft from the rear window, you won't see empty space anymore. It comes with a whopping 450 repair parts, 8 spare wheels and 240 liters of fuel. That's crazy. They have also adjusted the roof consumables. Now you got 150 repair parts, 2 spare wheels and 140 liters of fuel. The maximum tire size has been increased from 33 inch to 35 inch. To support that, they have reworked the stock and raised suspension and also added a new crawler suspension. And to keep the loft stable, they have adjusted the center of mass as well. If you don't know, the Khan Loft was one of the most stable scouts in the game. I'm not sure if that statement is true anymore after the tire size increase, but it's kind of give and take, so I am happy for the Loft. Next, two OG classics, the Ford F-750 and Chevrolet Apache, have received much needed improvements. Both trucks can now attach scout trailers using the newly added hitch frame add-on. This is huge. So many times I avoided using these trucks just because of this limitation. Good job, Saber. Additionally, for the Ford, consumables have been added to the custom pickup bed and values have been recalculated to match box, canister and wheel counts across other add-ons. So you may notice a slight increase or decrease in supplies. For the Chevy, a new expanded trunk with parts add-on has been introduced. It includes 450 repair parts and 240 liters of fuel, and I love this purple on the Chevy. Next, all Pacific trucks have received some interesting buffs. The Pacific P16 and P12 now have increased wheel mass along with suspension adjustments to compensate. This should help them haul heavier trailers and cargo more efficiently, making them much more useful. The P512's fuel capacity has been increased from 200 to 300 liters. This was a much needed change. It's an amazing truck, but its fuel limitations often held it back. I really think developers should consider adding fuel and repair supplies to more vanilla trucks as well. Last but not least, the winch issue on the new Voron G-5352 has finally been resolved. If you remember, we did a deep dive into this and even reported it to the developers. Glad to see it fixed. Big thanks to the developers for prioritizing it. Now let's talk about the new Mercedes truck. The first one is the Mercedes-Benz Actros 5352. It's an off-road class truck. I personally love cab-over designs and this one looked fantastic. The interiors is well detailed, but the real magic happens at night. I absolutely loved it. Easily one of the best. Visibility is also great for first-person driving. It comes with 180 liters of fuel capacity along with switchable all-wheel drive and diff lock. With the highest engine upgrade, its power to weight ratio reaches an S rating. It also supports a unique 6-speed off-road gearbox. For suspension, the Actros supports both raised and crawler setup, which is rare in this class. The maximum tire size is 50 inch. It features unique off-road tires and also supports heavy options like OHD1. I don't have exact stats for the new tires, but they are performing really well in mud and in off-road conditions. In fact, in one situation where multiple trucks, including the Zetros, got stuck, the Actros managed to crawl out. That's impressive, but of course we need more testing in different scenarios to fully understand its capabilities. The add-ons are decent, but due to its shorter frame, a crane plus bed combo isn't possible. So in my opinion, the best setup would be crane plus saddle plus semi-trailer. One thing that really surprised me was the trunk repair supplies. You got 150 repair parts and 260 liters of fuel. That's a lot. You can refuel this truck almost 1.5 times. And just look how they have packed the 13 jerry cans on the roof. Crazy attention to detail. Now let's move to the second truck, Mercedes-Benz Zetros. This is also an off-road class truck. I like its design and interiors as well, though I think the Actros does it slightly better. The Zetros comes with a much larger fuel capacity of 360 liters, along with the same switchable all-wheel drive and diff lock. With the top engine, its power-to-weight ratio reaches an A+. It likely uses the same 6-speed off-road gearbox as the Actros. It also supports raised and crawler suspension. The maximum tire size here is 48-inch. It features unique mud tires and that looks insane, especially the rear ones. Despite the size that doesn't appear overly wide, I don't have the exact stats yet, but stability testing will be interesting. Apart from that, you will also get solid tire options like OHS2, EMHS1 and MHS2. For now, I am sticking with the new Zetros tires. The Zetros has an even shorter frame than the Actros, but you can extend it using the extended frame add-on, similar to the Voron G-5352. However, even after extending it, a crane plus bed combo is still not possible. It also supports trunk repair supplies, offering 150 repair parts and 140 liters of fuel. The Zetros feels fast and overall performance is solid, but as I mentioned earlier, I need more time with these trucks to fully evaluate them. Turning radius is good on both the trucks, but slightly better on the Actros. I also ran a quick axle collision test. In recent trucks, we have seen more relaxed axle collisions to improve performance. I'm happy to report that while the new Mercedes trucks follow this trend, it feels less exaggerated compared to others. In my opinion, this results in more realistic off-road experience. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you found it helpful and subscribe for more. Bye bye.